Welcome back. Well, now that we've seen all three versions of Ahnonay, let's quickly summarize what we know so far about it. Well, Ahnonay was used by Kadish to prove that he could manipulate time. We've discovered that we can use it to travel between three time periods: the past, which is Water Ahnonay, the present, which is Misty Ahnonay, and the future, which is Space Ahnonay. And we can trigger the time travel by using the linking book on the pedestal at the far end of the island. For Water and Misty Ahnonay, this only works if the device in the center of the lake has no blue light slit. But there are a few things that don't add up though. If traveling through time was supposed to be a power of Kadish that indicated that he was the grower, how are we doing it? And what does the device with the blue lights have to do with it? And how come there is air and gravity in Space Ahnonay? And how come the shell cloths work across time periods? It's a mystery. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, last time we touched shellcloth on the island with the tower in Space Ahnonay, and then changed back to Water Ahnonay. So now, using the shell marker, we should be able to link into the tower, if my precise calculations are correct. And indeed, we are inside the tower. Here on the wall are two controls: a wheel, and on the other side a lever or handle or whatever. And 3 out of 4 sides of the tower have ladders. Oh, let's climb one of these ladders. You can see there's various pipes and other equipment along the wall here. Well, from here we can look out at one of the distant islands. Let's check one of the other ladders. Well, that's part of Ahnonay. Looks like these are just viewing spots. For the sake of completeness, I'll do the third one as well. You can see there is also a similar ladder on the fourth side, but it doesn't reach all the way to the ground because it stops above the door, so you cannot actually climb that. Well, just water on this side. So let's check those controls. What do they do? Well, let's turn the wheel. Well, not an awful lot appeared to have happened. Oh, let's check this one. Well, that makes a lot of noise. Just isn't immediately apparent what's happening. Well, let's check outside. See, maybe we can see what we've done. Huh? Where's the currents? Weren't there currents? Water looks perfectly calm now. That's weird. Let's turn that wheel again. Yeah, now the currents are back. That's strange. How come there's a machine to turn the water currents on and off? I mean, can I go to the Atlantic Ocean and turn a wheel and turn all of the water currents off? No. Maybe I could do that in a swimming pool, but not in a real ocean or sea or even a lake. It makes no sense. So the wheel controls the water currents. But what did the lever do? Well, in reality it would probably take you a couple of times linking in and out, maybe by accident, to really figure out what that wheel does. But I'll show you the quick way. So if I link out back to Relso, and then back to Ahnonay, we find that we're now in misty Ahnonay. And because we didn't use the linking book on the pedestal, we did not trigger the time travel in the normal way. So somehow that lever inside the tower triggers the time travel. Well, that's even more bizarre, isn't it? Well, actually, now that we're in misty Ahnonay, we still have that shell cloth inside the tower. So let's use that to get inside the tower here. Doesn't appear that this one has a door. What it does have is a number, 366. Well, let's climb one of these ladders. Okay. Camera just went mad. Well, that's not particularly interesting. Well, beside this number clue, whatever they're for, there was not anything of interest inside Misty Ahnonay's tower. Oh, there goes the camera again. There's also no lever here, so we cannot use that to activate the time travel the way we did in the watery version. And I want to go back to the water version, so we'll have to do that the old-fashioned way, while going around and using the pedestal. And it's really bizarre. I mean, apparently when we pull that lever inside the tower, it changes something so that the linking books and the shell cloths point to misty Ahnonay, while we ourselves are still in water Ahnonay. How does that work? No, it's something that we may be able to use. But for now we don't really know for what. But it is something that just adds to the questions we have about this age. Anyway, I will continue in the next video.